Hey guys, welcome back to Films Presents RC on YouTube. Paddy with you here again, and we're just doing a quick unboxing of a ProPiezo 75. This is the PP-1k edition. Now, ProPiezo made in Ireland, I believe. Good bit of kit actually. They're not quite Blue Point quality, but they're a decent bit of kit. These retail for anywhere between sort of £40 to sort of £60, depending on where you get them. I noticed abroad, if you're watching from abroad, they'll probably be quite high in price because of the shipping and stuff like that. But being in the UK, this is brand new to me. This is old stock. This was bought for a grand total of £27 off eBay. As I say, it was old stock from a shop. Let's have a look at what you get in the kit. You get your butane iron there. Got 4 tips, 2 hot air tips, and there's a deflector in here as well, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, hot air deflector. You get your sponge and pad here, and obviously stand if you need it. No more burning carpets in cars. Lid, obviously. So what I'll do in a minute is I'll go and fill this up, and I'll just show you. But gas to start. So what we'll do now is we'll just we'll pop the hot air tip on there, and we'll show you it working after we gas it up, just to give you a quick demonstration. So fittings wise, at the end you've got the traditional screw off thread here, much like a Dremel arrangement or any other iron that you're used to. There's your little piezo inside there, and here's your tip arrangement. Take your tip out that you don't want anymore. For this one, wait, that was trying to escape on me. This one we're going to use the hot air tip. Go ahead and pop that back on. This is much fun to do with one hand, I'll tell you that. But it does show you it is possible to do it with one hand. Let's just give it some gas. Now you notice at the bottom here, your adjustment. Let's turn it up to max. And there you go, hot air. So these are great for doing heat shrink and stuff like that. Yeah, you can feel it, there is quite a bit of heat kicking off there. Now these are rated up to about 75 watts, so they'll be equivalent to a 75 watt electric iron. Obviously this is why, I'll just turn this off. Could have done with colour coordinating these actually, so you could have had like a red one for gas and a blue one for ignition or something like that. That would have been handy, yeah, because with them being orange and identical you do get confused sometimes. Right, so you can see with your little heat deflector on there. Great for doing heat shrinking, or possibly to get in places where you can't quite reach. So if you need heat to the back of something, for instance, if there's sort of a firewall here so you can't get your iron in from this side, you can always use your heat deflector here to get a nice even heat on the heat shrink and stuff like that if you're doing wires, which is fantastic. Like I said, it does come with a couple of tips as well, so you got a sort of a small iron tip there. It isn't a needle tip, it's a small flat tip, and you've also got a large wedge tip. Now I've got plenty of tips anyway, so that's fine. I've got some needle tips and stuff like that. I mean, most people will default to a flat wedge tip first of all. I prefer something like this, a little sort of flat, almost needle tip, but it's just got a little flat on the edge there. So yeah, these will be great for soldering up anything really, anything small scale. Obviously large scale stuff, or if you're using this on a super large gauge wires or something, anything 8 gauge above, it will start to struggle on something that's sort of like a 6 gauge, 8 gauge wire. But if you've got good tinning skills and stuff, and you're using a decent leaded solder instead of the silver and copper and tin mix instead of the leaded mix, then you might struggle onto the 6 gauge wires and above, but anything sort of 8 gauge, 10 gauge, 12 gauge, 14 and below, you will be okay. Obviously you just need to be mindful of what solder you're using. I think as you go up gauge, go for your leaded, because it's obviously got a lower melting point. But yeah, hopefully that'll give you a little idea about what these Portasol lines are about. I know it's not a massive unboxing, but there you go, nice little bit of kit. Just thought I'd share it with you. Thanks for watching, guys.